Cognitive flexibility refers to situations in which things are going okay, your responses are right, or they seem to be right, you're making good decisions, but conditions change and you have to pick up on the fact that the conditions have changed. This crops up in things like emergency rooms. You think you've got the patient stabilized, you think you know what's going on, but if things start to go south, you have to pick up on that and maybe change strategy. I'm Dr. Paul Whitney. I've long done research in cognitive neuroscience in the Department of Psychology. What we did in our study is have people under sleep deprivation or rested pick up on those cues, start to anticipate the stimulus and respond to it appropriately, but then we switched conditions. All of a sudden, they had to start responding to a different target and a different cue stimulus. And what we found was that people who were rested could make that shift pretty easily. People who were sleep deprived perseverated. That is, they kept responding to the old cue target combination and couldn't completely make the switch. So that kind of cognitive flexibility is what was really compromised under sleep deprivation. We also looked at the genetic relationship between performance and sleep deprivation in some folks by looking at a particular gene that affects dopamine metabolism in a part of the brain that we know is related to cognitive flexibility. There's 3 different versions of this gene that you can inherit. What we found was 2 of the groups showed devastating effects of sleep deprivation on cognitive flexibility. One of the groups was completely spared. They showed none of the effects of sleep deprivation on cognitive flexibility that the other 2 groups showed. So the genetic relationship was very specific to cognitive flexibility.